Alright guys, so back with another drive on the new release. So far it's been great. This 12.5.6.3 I uploaded a night video with my first impressions and the quality wasn't that great, so sorry about that. Hopefully it's gonna be better in the morning with better lighting, and try to change a few settings on my camera. So guys, I've been driving it and I think they finally actually fixed the speed problem. The biggest problem that we had in Montreal was the accelerations, and that is definitely fixed. It's not speeding too fast, it's not accelerating too fast, it's not uncomfortable. Alright, so we're stuck here at the yellow. Some could argue that it is going a bit slower than it should, but then again, you have all the controls for the speed. Green light, we're turning, a left turn, and look at that, perfectly smooth. I'm 99% positive that the car would be accelerating on the previous version, and this is a drive that I do. I'm going back from the gym, and I put the Provigo on Montreal as a destination. So this is a drive that I do on the daily, and like even here it would be accelerating so fast, but it's doing it so well now. It's amazing. It's super comfortable, super smooth, decisive. I can't complain about it. And I think now the only problem that I'm having is the speed bumps, because we do have quite a bit of speed bumps in TMR in this area, and I would say that really is the biggest concern, because if it starts seeing every speed bump, then I really don't have to intervene. Besides maybe a few navigation problems too, that could happen, like lane decisions and all that. But yesterday I was going to the West Island, and the car did make a few mistakes on lane decisions, but it was correcting it after the mistake. So it would, okay, so for example here, see, I don't want to be, I don't know how this works. I mean, let's try it. I disengaged, but let's see. So we needed to go straight, but clearly it made a wrong decision on the lane, and now we do have to force a left turn. So it has to make a left. If it starts going to the right, that is a wrong decision. So that's what we're going to be watching for. But if it goes left, it's perfectly fine. And again, this is something that this is a mistake that any person could make if you're not familiar with the streets. Okay, see, it wants to turn right. No. so that's not good. All right. So there, I'm not sure if it wasn't under construction, if you could take a right turn, but we did see that it was a left turn only when we took the separation on the construction zone. So, like I said, navigation problems and speed bumps. Besides that, seems to be fixed. So it's gonna be much better to drive with this. I'm gonna press the accelerator a bit here. You know, it would probably decide to go eventually, but I don't want to annoy the workers early in the morning. The most important thing for FSD, I think, is safety. So it has to be safe. And there, when there's pedestrians, it has to be careful. It can't make a wrong decision and get in trouble, right? The only thing that you don't want is accidents. So it has to be careful, and that's why it's better for it to be careful there and for me to tap the the accelerator than for it to go do something crazy, and you're gonna have issues with Teslas in the future because of that one mistake. But eventually it's going to be able to navigate through that. Okay, so this is a school zone, speed bump. It sees it, slows down for it. And previous version, we would be zooming right now. I swear, go watch my previous videos. There's a speed bump, you go over it, and then boom, it zooms out. But look, perfect speed. School zone, it's a 30 zone. We're keeping a good speed. There's a speed bump that it didn't see, but it wasn't too bad. So it slowed down there. I'm not sure why. This is another speed bump. It sees it this time. Oh man, this is a speed bump lane. Oh, okay, so missed. Okay, I think so far I got 1 and 2 speed bumps. But no, that's another one. That's an invisible speed bump. Okay. And another one. All right. So I don't know what street this is. Definitely something that I have to come back to. I think this is the speed bump test for us. Okay, I know where we are. That's Côte des Neiges, and okay, I don't know the name of the street, but I know what street this is. Okay, so I'll take you guys back over here. Every time there's a patch, every time there's a big update, we're gonna be testing these speed bumps. Slow down for this one. Slowing down for this one. Let me see. Maybe if it sees an arrow, no, it doesn't see the arrow. I don't know, guys. It really feels random. Some of the speed bumps are invisible to us, honestly. So I can't blame FSD for missing them. This is a right turn on a... That's good. Didn't hesitate. Right only on a red light. And it managed. You know what? Actually, it happened. I don't know if it was a random thing that happened, but while I was going to the gym, we had a straight only green light. It has to change lane. Oh, it doesn't. So we had a straight only green light, and I needed to take a right turn, and the car actually waited for the light to turn fully green to allow me to take a right, because typically it would take the straight only green arrows. It wouldn't differentiate between the straight arrows and the fully full circle green lights, but it decided to do it. I don't know if it was a mistake. It happens, guys. Sometimes FSD does random stuff and it has nothing to do with a patch. So definitely something that we have to see in the future. If we see a straight only green light, is the car going to make it or not? If not, then that's a huge upgrade for us in Montreal. That would be very good, because to reduce interventions, and these are not critical interventions, I would say, because if there's a person walking, say you have a straight only green light and the person is walking, so I can't take the right turn, it's not going to make the right turn. You know, it's not stupid, because it's going to be careful and it's going to wait for the car, it's going to wait for the pedestrians. But if there's no one around and there's a straight only green light, it's the worst feeling, you know, even as a person. And okay, so if it takes it, it's not a critical mistake, but you could get into trouble for it. So you would disengage to not get into trouble. But if it stops doing those mistakes, then you're reducing interventions, right? Now look at, my interventions are reduced by like maybe 5 times now, just because of the speed changes, and that's amazing. Again, I had 3 problems. I don't know, I've been saying my problems in the past videos. I have to go check myself what I was saying, but I know speed bumps. I think the other one was navigation mistakes, and now speed's done. 2 more left. navigation, and let me put a random destination here. I don't want to go to let's go here. Okay, so look, 40 zone, we're going 45. Cars around us are going faster. This is completely fine here. We can go up to 50, no problem. And see, okay, so my 48 max is showing here, and that's my 20% buffer that I gave it on the max speed. Super smooth. Really, guys, if you don't have the update, if you're on hardware 3, if you don't have a Tesla, I would recommend getting into a car with hardware 4 with the new update and testing this out. If you have the new if you have the free trials, I would also recommend you to try this. They did push the free trials recently, and I think it's ending close to the 20th of November for most people. So if you do have it on your car, give it a try. This update is amazing on hardware 4. It changes the game. And if you're in Montreal and you're watching this, you don't have a Tesla, you want to test drive it, leave a comment or message me on YouTube, and we can see if I can do test drives for the viewers. I really wouldn't mind, and we can record it, see your first reaction to FSD. I'd be more than happy to. So if you're interested, leave a comment or message me on YouTube, and we'll see if we can figure it out. So we're getting close to our destination. A few interventions for speed bumps and the navigation problem on the construction zone. 2 of the mistakes that will eventually be patched, guys. Look, this is already so good, and we're getting closer and closer. You can't be pessimistic. I really have to make a video about pessimism and optimism, but if you're pessimistic about life, you're gonna hate your life. Just be optimistic. Just be positive. Things are gonna be good. Technology is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have self-driving cars. We're gonna have AI doing our work, helping with our work. We're gonna have bots in the future. Healthcare is gonna be better. We're gonna be treating better diseases, treating diseases better. Heart diseases better. So just be optimistic. No reason to be pessimistic. Anyways, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, if I'm uploading it, and leave comments. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to test drive the car and you're in Montreal, let me know. We'll try FSD for viewers. I think that's something we're gonna do. All right then. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye. See you next time.